for a return to the top flight. It seems as if Deportivo La Coruña and Eibar have the top two spots sewn up. Eibar, though, has some legal difficulties to sort out first of all. So the teams are out. We shall have these. Here is that Sporting line, and then Cuellar in between the six. Luis Hernandez, Bernardo, Sergio Alvarez, Nacho Cases, Lora, Canella, Lekic, Carmona, Perez and Johnny. Lekic and Johnny, the starting two strikers. Johnny replacing Skepovic. Pablo Perez from the youth team makes his debut on the right-hand side of the midfield. Presentation before the game for the most consistent goalkeeper for Sporting, as decided by the Sporting fan groups. Off, going from left to right. Sporting immediately power the ball forward. It's read by the Barcelona defence. Immediately an opportunity for Sporting, but it's dealt with by Grimaldo. Sharon is going to be taken by Luis Hernandez into the box. Now hit on the volley, it's a bounce. First attempt was a cross, second was a shot. On both occasions he can only find a Sporting player. Lekic fouled by Sergi Gomez. First Division. The second place back in 1979. Runners up Second half on the way now. Sporting once left in this second half. Bruno, long ball forward looking for Ariane. Missed an excellent opportunity for Tenerife with the score of 2-0. They've got them right back into the game. Ariane missing a header from 6 yards out unmarked in the Sporting penalty area. Aitor Sanz. The ball across to the left hand side. Here in El Molinón. I think there's no need for too much added time from the referee, the Vergos Bengoechea. Besides, know how this game is going to end. Added on by the officials. Into the first of those. Long ball the head of Pablo Perez. To Tenerife. Sporting. Pablo Perez and Johnny. From distance, first goalkeeper Diego Rivas. The second minute of added time. Sporting fans celebrating the fact that their club will be in the shake-up for a return to the Spanish First Division, and the referee, the Vergos Bengoechea, brings the game to an end. It was all decided really in the first half, possibly even in the very first few minutes. Dejan Lekic gave Sporting the lead after just 2 minutes. Excellently taken goal after 2 mistakes at the back from the Tenerife defence. Then Carlos Carmona made it 2-0 after 16 minutes. Another mistake at the back led to Stefan Skepovic making it 3-0 10 minutes before half-time. That's how it stayed at the break. And the second half really was just a question of playing out the rest of the game, and Sporting have held on for a 3-0 victory, and that win takes them into the playoffs. Tenerife will finish in mid-table, but Sporting season isn't yet over, and the fans can dream on of a return back to the Spanish top flight.
pasado fantástico y claro, y esto se refleja, ¿no? Sabemos cómo es el Molinón. Pues la Unión Deportiva Las Palmas, son dos equipos de primera división que les toca vivir estos momentos.
Y están cantando de nuevo en la grada esa canción a la que hacíamos referencia antes, en lo que parecía un buen ensayo general. Ahora la interpretación de ese Gijón del alma y todas las banderas, bufandas extendidas en la grada. La verdad es que el ambiente es espectacular. Vemos a los capitanes, Canella, Mariano Barbosa, que saludaban al colegiado catalán Amedié Jiménez. Todo preparado para que en breve arranque el partido decisivo de esta semifinal.
Ya quitando las bufandas, qué bonito, ¿eh? La bandera, la verdad que está precioso el Molinón.
Gran ambiente, por supuesto, no podía ser menos, como también lo hubo en Las Palmas, como también lo hubo en Córdoba y como lo habrá seguramente en Murcia. Vemos la alineación del Sporting de Gijón con Cuéllar en la portería, Luis Hernández, Bernardo, Canella. Ahora veremos si puede ir a jugar en el campo, porque puede jugar Luis Hernández de lateral y Juan Díaz central. Sergio Álvarez también en el centro del campo, Carmona por la derecha, Johnny por la izquierda, arriba dos hombres, Lekic y Esteban Sepovic.
Donde todos, absolutamente todos, vamos a cantar la alineación del Real Sporting de Gijón.
Ahí está el colegiado.
La alineación del Sporting, ya veréis cómo se escucha. Y gestos para fijarse mucho, por ejemplo, Luis Hernández, que no para de mirar al cielo desde que ha salido al terreno de juego. Ahora van a hacer piña. La verdad es que deja muchas imágenes estos minutos previos a que se dispute